Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I am your host, as always, Parajuice Show. Thank you guys for coming out. And also, why am I not hearing things? Oh, it's because my headphones were turned down. No, that's why. I I feel like, why am I not hearing myself? My headphones were turned down, and I probably should have fixed up that stream then. Well, that was the past, and now is now. Welcome to the Cathedral Velvet podcast, where we talk about the latest in Persona and Shin Megami Tensei news. This week this episode's probably gonna be a short one because not much has happened since since the last episode. I mean, one big thing happened, but it's not gonna take up too much time. And of course, before we get into news, we talk about what's been going on, within the last 2 weeks or so. So yeah, let's talk about. Well, today was Gamescom. I decided to delay recording the podcast to when after Gamescom is over, just in case there was something Persona SMT related to be announced there, and unfortunately there wasn't. So kind of waste my time with that. And like Gamescom, like opening night live was just overall really boring. Like the only thing that was like somewhat interesting was the Lego Batman game that was shown off, and that was mainly like just overall the show was pretty boring. I I was hoping there was gonna be at least something that was like, okay, I'm gonna get that, but like from there, just like from the event, just like pretty much nothing. It was pretty boring. Like I'd probably give that like Jeff Keighley does like these ratings, just like, oh, A B C D F. Well, it's probably just D. I'd probably give this a D because just like it's pretty boring. Like nothing like really got me, wanting me to like wish list any of them. um Besides that, I also tried my hands at doing streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I did a vertical stream first time because I was recommended by like a friend of mine who's just like, oh yeah, try a vertical streaming, you'll probably get like more more people watching because it's on YouTube Shorts, so then people who are interested might just check it out because so never know who might show up, and it was an all right stream. I'm not sure. Well, I do know when I'm gonna do my next stream, but I'm not gonna announce it just yet. Um. So, let me see here. Besides that, oh, I got a package today from Video Games Plus. I got me the Dell like Extreme Venus Vacation Prism because I'm just that guy. Anyway, let me just open this because want to open it up and put my collection. So, yeah, it's the Asian English release. So, because it didn't have a Western release here, besides on Steam, I believe. See, I just got it because I like me my hot women. And man, the packaging on this Asia English release is pretty tight. I'm not sure if there was actually a thing I can just unravel here, but you guys are getting the ASMR treatment. Yeah, I think there was something I could just rip off and then just slide out the bottom. And, that was probably loud in you guys' ear. Sorry about that. Take out the sides. There we go. Oh, come on. Well, let me just open that up. And there we go. All the plastic off. You guys can't see anything, but yeah, looks pretty cool. And what I do like is that they actually have like a Koei Tecmo seal of approval, just to let you know that hey, it's a legit game from them. But yeah, the box art looks clean, doesn't have an ESRB rating, so it doesn't ruin the flow of it. On the back here it says, on this island, the moment of love. On the Venus Islands, land of everlasting summer, you meet 6 girls as you interact with the girls as their boss. A variety of unique stories unfold. Unfortunately, there's no space between stories and unfold. The heart-fluttering sensations of casual gestures, the thrill as you draw closer to your love interest, and the worry about which girl to choose. Are you ready to experience the true romance on the islands of everlasting summer? Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm not even sure if there's even DLC for the game. And even if there is, I can't even get it because region locked. Can't get other regions DLC, so that kind of sucks. It's I mean, I'm not even sure if there is DLC for that. Let me just check. DOA Extreme Venus Vacation Prism DLC. Okay, says there's no DLC. Okay, that's pretty good. So glad. It's kind of wondering, just like, okay, like maybe there's other girls to get, but no. So I mean that's fine by me. I mean I see best girl on the cover there. Who is? I'll never tell who. So what else has been happening within the past 2 weeks or so? I finished recording. Well, I actually talked about that last week because I literally did a Raito review. So yeah, but I did upload and scheduled all the episodes. So the last episode should be coming out on the 25th. So on August 25th, the final episode will come out, and we'll be finally good to go on that. Yay! A pretty short game. And I'm already working on the next Let's Play. I already had a couple of sessions recorded. Just need to do a little bit more. Just that I've actually had this recorded for a long while. It's just been in the back burner. But now I'm able to do it. And maybe I can capitalize on some recent announcements that happened. So maybe, hey, people are very upset that something wasn't announced today, along with another game. So, like, hey, you guys want to see the game? I mean, I'll just play for you guys. So yeah, that's just a little hint. So what's going to be coming up on the main channel. What else has been happening? What else? At work, it was pretty alright. I mean, this past Sunday I was exhausted. Because there was there was a guy who wanted to get some rocks, and I got called like to help, and another guy who works in that department just like, oh yeah, we're going to get the rocks for you, and it's like, oh, and then the guy he needs is like, oh yeah, you guys will help, and then the guy who works in the department, he's like, no, he will, and I'm like, bro, really? You guys, you can't even help me, like, and like. The rocks are heavy. Like getting 20 of them, it is, well, what was it? It's time consuming. Um, it's monotonous. That's the word, monotonous. And also, it is down on the ground, so we underneath like underneath the shelving. So having to go down underneath, grab the rocks to put them onto a car, just like, bro, really? You couldn't help me with that, but you come help me when needed to get more of them. So it was a bit annoying that he couldn't just help out for a few minutes to get it for him, and didn't need to call him back over to like, hey, find out if there's more, because we ran out at the time. So yeah, it was a bit annoying, but I mean, got it done. Like after that, I was just like exhausted. Like, bruh, like I'm not sure how long we're gonna take this. I mean, I even like the night before, like I talked to like assistant manager saying like, hey, I want to switch departments because I was told I was gonna be switching, but it's been 3 months since then. So like, what's going to happen? And he said, oh, I'm gonna talk to so and so and see what'll happen. I hope I'm gonna switch, because it'd be pretty much messed up, because I got some training at the last 3 months of last month. I mean last year, and then I only picked like 3 shifts for that department like this entire year. So just like, what's happening? And guys, not let me know. So yeah, so hopefully I'll switch over soon. Just want to get out of that department. What else has been happening? I got my shipping confirmation from my Nikkei art book, so that is pretty good. Not sure when it's actually gonna be here, but hopefully it'll be relatively soon. I mean, it said like 2 to 3 weeks, so it's gonna be a while. Um, what else? What else? I'm looking over like my timeline and all that stuff. I can't check like on my browser because I'm literally currently like one of my. I just got back from what I thought was gonna be some kind of emergency, wasn't. Yeah, my mom calling me like, oh, call me, need you to pay, get this money I bid for. That's like, because she's yelling like it was an emergency or something. Like, oh man, that was just so dumb. But man, what was I even talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about, because I was just like, oh, we were doing something, and then just got that dumb emergency call. Emergency. I have no idea where I left off. I have I remember something talking about work. um yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. um I know, talking about that the Nikkei stuff is on its way here. That but yeah, nothing else besides that. I actually gotta quickly hurry up because, well, I want to get some groceries before it gets too late. So yeah, I mean, literally just like she's on TikTok, just like, oh, someone's selling antique dollars. She didn't screenshot what was the Zelle that was on screen, so she literally called me and just like, oh, yeah, screenshot, like, bro, like you couldn't do it. Anyway. Let's just go to let's do the news. All right. Uh, just saw something. Just seeing something notification like what's going on here. But we're good there. Okay. Let's get to the news. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cafe podcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cafe podcast. And now back to the show. So of course, like always, we're gonna be checking out on Persona Central. If you guys can, please support them. All the links to the articles will be down in the description below the video and audio podcast. So please make sure you guys support them wherever way you can, whether it's on their site, Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, whichever. Support them any way you can. So let's go to the first article. The Persona series sold 1 million copies, and Fam X surpasses expectations. Now this is, well, Persona is selling 1 million within what, 4 months? April to May, May to June. No, 2 months, right? April, May. No, it's 3. It's 3. Excuse me. Let's check it out here. Sega Sammy had released the company's fiscal year ending March 2026, the first quarter, consisting of May, April, and June, financial results. As with previous earning reports, Sega has outlined the company's tentpole game series sales, including Persona. According to the financial results, the Persona series sold approximately 1 million units worldwide, including digital and physical sales through April to June. The Persona series sold 3.5 million copies last fiscal year, and confirmed in a previous fiscal financial results. So yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, 1 million in 3 months. I mean, not much has happened within that time. Okay. Then we have on July 31st, Atlus has confirmed that Persona series has achieved 27 million copies sold worldwide, with 2 million of them being reload. As of December 2023, the Persona 5 series alone sold over 10 million copies. And then we have P5X Performance. Following its official global launch on June 26, 2025, the Phantom X has been downloaded over 1.5 million times on launch day, which placed it at the top free-to-play game in the rankings in Japan. With a steady start, Sega Sammy states that the game achieved a stronger than expected launch. Now, after that, there's been a lot of discourse with P5X. A lot of it basically having to do with like the treatment between the China Asia side, and the Japan global side of things, of how, you know, how polls are being done, rewards were worthing, like how I believe in China, like as soon as the banner for a certain character is over, it goes straight into the standard banner. Whereas for the West, we're gonna have to wait 6 months. We gotta wait until the half Annie for the character. I'm not even sure if it's all the characters that's been on the banner or some of the characters. But having to wait 6 months for that, it is wild. I mean, even like Nikkei, it takes much less time for characters who were on their own individual banners be put on the standard banner. So like, it is really weird how, I'm not sure which side it is doing this. The Black Wing side, or if it's on the actual Sega Atlus side, who's deciding what's happening between the China Asia release version and the Japan global release. It is really iffy on that. Um, and one thing was like, oh, the rewards that we got like for like the an update was much less than what the China version got, which was like I think like it was either like we got half of what was given out in the China version. So it's just like, yeah, I could understand. It would be understandable. Like, wow, that's not a lot. Like, I believe it's like 1,500 gems for a 10 pull. So we're literally getting like, so instead of 600, which is about just under half of a 10 pull, we get 300, which is a fifth of a 10 pull. So that's pretty messed up. That happened. At least correct me if I'm wrong, right? Um. So at least things are being sorted out. Um. So with me, BMX is a really iffy thing because it's just like I'm still on the second palace, and I'm not liking like how big the palace is. Like and like at least the performance on mobile is just like it's not that well, at least for me. So it's I do wish that at least with the palaces they're just a bit smaller, because I really don't want to be going through all that. It's just like it just feels really time consuming. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing the game much longer. So just like I'm still gonna try to push through it, but just like I feel like I'm forcing myself to get through the game compared to the other games like I play. Just like, man, I really don't want to do it. I don't. That's we just gotta see it through. Like we're essentially just like, okay, just grind myself so high that and like so I can just like breeze right through the enemies and just like, oh yeah, I'm just doing everything easy mode. But let's go to let's go to the next article. And this one was a big one that happened within 2 weeks. We finally had the the annual survey. So yeah, they were really late on this one. Versus like, hey, having it like between May and July, happened in August. So Atlus has released their annual Japanese survey, Japanese and American, and also China version 2. Online consumer survey for 2025 to learn more about their customers and improve their game development. This year marks the 10th annual Japanese survey, and with that, Alice has streamlined the questions to make it a faster, simpler one. Like last year, there's an English version of the survey targeted at Americans. Every year, the survey contributes meaningfully to development at Atlus, with the company who states that the results assist us in delivering unique and compelling gaming experiences as we continue to pursue development that values passion and ambition. So, yeah, the survey takes about approximately 35 minutes, but yeah, it is unfortunately over. But I did do it. Let me just grab this and put it over here. But it for me took about an hour to do, but Yeah, if you guys want to check out what the survey had and my responses, it's there. So yeah, a whole bunch of questions. So I think the more important ones are a bit more towards the bottom here. So did you play P5X? So yeah, I played it, and talking about the purchase, which I didn't. Talking about P4, P4R, and I did, probably will purchase, most likely, definitely. And talk about purchasing video games, which I put like, hey, one of them was talking about, oh, yeah, oh, right here, purchase physical or digital, which like I only buy or mostly physical editions because I like to have my games complete. Some other things here, demos, asking about demos, whether like, how long do you want it to be, what value do you want the demos to have for you. Some other things here. There's a whole bunch of questions that sometimes is related, but sometimes not. And some questions even listen about OG Persona. Yeah, including Revelations. And which the most recent Persona games. Yeah, so this was a really weird question, just like, oh, most recent Persona games, but not listing any game before Persona 3, which is like, why? Like, it's pretty weird to not list those when it's an option to have. So are they like saying like, oh, no one plays any game before Persona 3? Like, they could even put, they could have put like an option that says other and put, Revelations Persona, Persona 2 Indecision, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Could have put that. So really weird why they didn't put that. Most recent SMT game you played. And there was other games where another question was just like, oh, which was the first SMT game you played? Yeah, this one right here. And I put Devil Survivor 2 more specifically. That was my first ever Persona game, SMT game I've ever played, which was followed then by I think it. Dang, which one was it? Because I got my PS3 in September 2023, and I'm pretty sure I got an SMT game later than that. So yeah, all that matters is that Devil Survivor 2 was my first SMT game. Anything else? Talking about Reload and Rido. And then when did you first became a fan of Atlus? And yeah, the dates don't correspond with the. Well, they want you to choose the year that you became a fan, not the year that you play that game. So like, I became a fan in 2012. Yeah, 2012, because that's when I picked up Persona 3 Portable. That was my first no, wait, what was it? No. It was man, it was either 2021 or 2011 or 2012, because I think it was 2011, because that's when I first played Portable. And then after that, I played Devil Survivor 2. Yeah, that's how it went. That's how it went. All right, yeah. So, at least I think that I got, because I took a picture of that one I got for Christmas. I just need to check and see. I've got to go through 10 years of photos. My photos. I go all the way down, but thank goodness I don't take too many photos. Actually, I can just search up um let me just see. Uh, dang. I wish I could just search up, just like, oh, by day and whatnot. Um, yeah, can't really find that. But it was around that time. It was around that time. Okay, okay. And then, how long do you expect the total play time to complete at different price ranges? Yeah, so if you want to hear my full response to like each of these, just check out my video. Um, and what kind of sucks was that with all the questions that they asked, they didn't ask what game did you want to see remastered or remade. I was like really surprised that they didn't ask that. So I literally put it in the any requests and comments that you have, which kind of sucks because like they can just literally omit the requests and comments and just pay attention to the other questions that we answered. Because like I highly doubt they're gonna go through every single response and note down what was said. I mean, they might use some kind of AI that like summarize what each response is, and like probably put them in like a column of like, okay, what does each people want, and like just put it all in the chart. Like, okay, people ask for Persona remake, and tally all those up that has like, give me Persona 1 remake, and add that tally up around however they have there. So they might do that. I have no idea, but hopefully next year they'll have that. Oh, what game do you want to see remade or have remaster of? So yeah, that's the big annual survey, and I was literally gonna do like before this was coming out, like literally that weekend, I was gonna make a video just like, yo, Alice, where's that survey? I want to give my input about what's going on. But hey, thing is, they did it before I uploaded, because I was gonna go ham on them, nah, not really. But yeah, let's go to the next one, which we're literally down to the last three articles. I already said that it's gonna be a short one. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoyed. Now, back to the video. So we have the Miyu Sahara summer trailer for P5X, for China, more specifically. Perfect World Games has released a character trailer for the summer version of Miyu Sahara, who will be added to P5X as part of the summer events. So let me just turn that down, and let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's a bit loud.
从现在起，只要每天多排几轮吧。再有1个月，等着我吧，哥哥。到时候就能和哥哥一起在海边。左元，手怎么停下来了
Don't daydream.
抱歉，我这就继续。好饿。好难吃。不，还剩1周，再坚持1周，就能和 哥哥一起在海边共享浪漫的晚餐，然后
You're so in your head about just being together with the pro tag.
还有一天，等到了海边，就能和哥哥一起冲浪，就我们俩在金色的海面上冲着浪花，就差一点了，再稍微坚持一下。这就是大理海岸。我精心准备的战袍，一定会征服这片海洋，和哥哥的。
I mean, I feel it could have been something better. Like, like I don't know who the character is because it's all in Chinese, but all I get is just that she just wants to be with the pro tag, who'll daydream until she gets in trouble with I'm not sure who it is. I'm not sure if it's her boss, another student at the school, if that's even is a school. I have no idea.
不，还剩一周，再见。我马上就。
Things like an appointment place, right?
还有一天。
But yeah, she can't wait to she has the 14th mark, so she can't wait to be with us, I guess.
等到了海边，就能和哥哥一起冲浪。就我们
Yeah, it's just like, I can't wait to have him hold me in his arms and all that. So not much talking about the character for in game, but well, she's gonna be seeing him soon. So yeah, Miu Sahara, I mean, she's an alright character, at least from front facing. But just so much daydreaming about being with the protagonist, playing together, being on a date, all that. I mean, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's cute. I mean, not gonna lie, we all have those moments where you're daydreaming about being with someone. They probably don't know that you're interested in them, but just having dreams of being with them is something we all kind of do from time to time. But hopefully this character is pretty good. I think we might see her in the next tab. Well, let me just see. No. Well, yeah, we got a picture of it. We got the Summer Update Part 2 trailer. So, Brick World Games has released a trailer and details for an upcoming update for P5X, featuring Part 2 of the Summer Scenario. So the update is out now for the China version. Chinese version. Chinese version. Let's see what this is all about. 6 minutes. No, we're not gonna go through all of it, but So I wonder how they decide which trailer will be in Chinese, which trailer will be in Japanese.
楽しかった。何よりお兄様と一緒でしたし。潮風も
Dude, the blue summer.
海も真っ青でキラッキラだったし。
Oh, that's her. Oh.
ミユって呼んでください。
Oh, I did recognize her without her her Fan Thief outfit. But I guess we just do different events. Oh, fishing, okay. Hanging out. Oh, that is that's an interesting looking shadow. If that even is a shadow. Or okay.
夏はまだまだ。
家に入る前に少し付き合ってくれない？
Yeah, so this will hopefully be in maybe next year's summer event. Maybe.
私もやりたいです。
But showing off what she does,
イエーイ。
oh, that's a lot of damage.
見せちゃいます。
That's a lot of damage.
私のとってを手伝わせてく
But
ださい。
showcasing what she does is pretty cool.
かけちゃいますし。
But that shark shadow looks really awesome. That is a really cool design. Oh, chibis. Oh, Gashapon. Right, that is in the game. Then we have Queen's summer outfit. Okay.
ここは
And the card game that's I forgot what the name of it. It's on shuffle. Of man, what was the name of that? But yeah, that's despite me not knowing what it says, seems like this summer update is pretty packed. Since it's like 6 minutes, I feel like if it was any less, it would be like about like 3 minutes or so. Then we have a little artwork here. You're just pulling in a loophole. So following the resolution of the previous incidents, the protagonist and his allies are gifted free use of a yacht. However, as they head out to sea, a legend of a shark's curse spread throughout the area. Sharks are freed from sharks' nets, and tourists falls into comas. As ominous clouds appear once again, it seems something. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to unmute the background mic. To mute the background music while it was going. As ominous clouds appear once again, it seems something strange is about to occur. The coast is mirrored in an ancient shark curse born from humanity's subconscious fear of sharks. A giant demon appears from another world to wreak havoc on the shores. So, like, the fear of, like Jaws, for example. Major cause for, people being afraid of sharks, you know? A swimsuit battle costume for Queen will also be made available. The update will add the previously revealed summer costume for Miu Sahara. A new collaborator is also teased. Okay. I think that was revealed recently, but was not posted. But not posted here. So I think it's supposed to be a girl, a woman, who's supposed to be the new collaborator. I don't remember. But I'm not sure how long this summer event's gonna happen, or it will last for the Chinese version. I'm guessing it's gonna last until the end of the month, perhaps, or maybe it's permanent. I don't know, but maybe they'll update to say, oh, last chance to get it. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Okay, so out of the 4 here, let's try the let's try with the Galaxy Grenade. Let's try this out. Alright guys, so got a drink right here. Again, it is the Galaxy Grenade. It is watermelon, guava, and lime explosion. So, okay. Color is kind of grayish. Okay, but cheers. Not bad. I would say no. Like the flavors to come out a little bit more, but it's not bad. It's not bad. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself or buy any of the products on W, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. So let's get to the last article. I think, wait, which one? Yeah. Last article. So Revelations Persona was the most played first game in the series by users in Japan, with P5 in the US. So yeah, Atlus has been putting out results from at least some of the current surveys, and well, let me see this. Some of the results are from this past survey, and others are from the previous surveys, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so following the publishing of the Atlus online consumer survey for 2025, the company has published a few surveys results for previous years. There was update surveys results from 2024 answering the questions of amount of time users have available to play games has been added along with what makes a game feel Atlus-like for both Japan and US respondents. So the survey users, for the survey conducted in 2024, a total of 18,879 people participated. 8,210 for the Japanese version and 10,669, nice, for the American one. So almost even, but man, the US just beats out Japan, which is pretty wild, you know. So SMT first played results for Japan. For the same survey in 2024, the following question was have you ever played the Shin Megami Tensei series? If you have, choose the first game you have played. So listing the games released up to that point, Atlus has published the top 10 SMT games that Japanese users first played in the series. So first was SMT 1, next is Digital Devil's Story, Megami Tensei. 2, 3 is SMT 3, 4 is 3 HD Remastered. 3 is Nocturne, 4 is 3 HD Remastered, 5 is Devil Children, 6 is 5, 7 is 4, 8 is 2, 9 is 3 Maniac, and 10 is Devil Survivor. And hey, I'm glad that Devil Survivor got some rep here. I'm glad. Alice, please do more Devil Survivor, please. And then we got nothing for the West for that. Okay, I mean, for some of these games, they weren't released in the West, so. So, similar to the SNC question, the following question: have you ever played the Persona series? If you have, choose the first game you played in the series. So, including all the titles released until then, Atlus has published the top 5 Persona games that both Japanese and US users first played in the series. So for Japan, it's Revelations, then Portable, then Persona 3, then 5, then 4. As with the US, we got 5 being the first, then 3 FES, 4 Golden, OG4, and then OG3. Because, hey, I mean, it basically didn't really hit mainstream until Golden. And then after 5 came out, then it just blew everything out of the water. And now almost everyone knows about Persona. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The results of the Persona survey questions indicate that a large contingent of the Persona fan base in the West are newer to the series and began playing the latest mainline title, while in Japan, it's the opposite, and approximately 26% are legacy fans dating from the very first release in 1996. Yeah, guys, go play the first two, technically 3 games. Not lying. I shouldn't be talking because I haven't played them, but I do have them. It's on my Vita. I can play them whenever I want. I'm actually wanting to play them as an LP. I just gotta make sure I have the time for that, and other games don't get in the way. So, first time games. Free time for games. From the survey conducted in 2024, Atlus published the results for Japanese users and American users for the following question. Of the free time you have on a work or school day and on a day or a holiday, how much time do you spend playing video games? Alice notes that the results show that American users tend to have more time to play games than Japanese users. The left chart represents the Japanese users, while the one on the right. Okay, so the left chart represents the Japanese users, while the one on the right is the American users, right? I think. Blue represents work days, while pink represents holidays. Ranges are for less than 1 hour to over 18 hours. You know, I actually think it is the other way, because it seems like because I'm pretty sure that I remember that. Oh, people said, "Oh wow," that the Japanese people are surprised that the Americans have more free time. So I think this has to be I think the right chart has to be the Japanese users, while the left one is the American. Let me try to use the translate app. You just see here. Try this. Nope. The left is Japan, while the right is American. So it was the former. Because I thought that because seeing like how the bar is showing, there's much more time. So blue's the weekday, and the pink is weekend holidays. And well, I guess seeing more on the 15 hours plus, it's a bit more than Japan, and just it seems fairly even when it comes to the weekend and holidays. But well, I guess showing that more Japanese players only have like an hour to like 3 hours to play, whereas there's more like 2 to 3 to 5 hours to play on the weekdays. So I'm guessing that's really it. Less than 1 hour, and there's more people who has less than 1 hour. So yeah, about that. 35% of Japanese respondents reported that they have 1 to 2 hours of time to play games during the weekdays, and approximately 24% reported 3 to 5 hours of time to play during weekdays, weekend, and holidays. Around 28% of Americans reported that they have 2 to 3 hours of time to play games during the weekdays, and approximately 24 report 5 to 7 hours of time to play games during weekends and holidays. Okay, here we have the Alice feel. So the question is, please select all the things you expect from Alice titles and that make it feel like an Alice title. So for Japan, it's one is interesting and / deep stories. Second is music worth listening to. Third is good design of non-human characters such as demons. Fourth is good character designs, and 5 is challenging difficulty and game balance. For the US, it's 1 is music worth listening to. Second is good music, good character designs. 3 is interesting, deep stories. 4 is good design of non-humans, and 5 is gameplay experience and themes you think about even when not playing the game. So, I mean, I'm kind of glad that Japan has, all the interesting deep stories as 1 versus the US having it as 3, because like you're supposed to be, you're most likely playing the game for the story, right? Because like when you get to gameplay, it's kind of, well, not really monotonous, repetitive, or depending on where you're at. But it's both the music is rated highly, and character design's at 4 for Japan, while good design is second. Which I personally think, yeah, having good design is something fairly important, because like if you don't like the character designs, you're not really gonna like the character, really, At least for me. At least for me. Oh, and that's the end of that. But I'm guessing, like Alice is gonna, really reveal more survey results as time goes by, and I'm pretty and yeah, the survey's already over, so they're most likely calculating thousands upon thousands of response from Japan, America, and China. So when we'll hear about those results, who knows? But it really sucks that no options for what game do we want to see for see in the future, But yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Cathedral Velvet podcast. I'm sorry that I lost my train of thought after I was called. Just like I couldn't really help, but oh man, so no, just a little bit tired because just streaming for the first time in a couple of months. it took a bit out of me, and having to deal with that stream, two sides of a single stream, one on YouTube, one on Twitch. Try and pay attention to both. It kind of like ooh, which one do I look at? Which one do I look at? Oh no. But that's what you gotta do for being a content creator. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Cathedral of the Velvet podcast. Thank you guys for coming out, checking this episode. What, this is like episode 62, right? Next episode is gonna be released the first week of September / last week of August, because the Sunday is August 31st, and then the patient episode will come out on the 3rd, while the public comes out on the 4th. So yeah, well, I like that. It's gonna be at the start of September, my birth month. Yeah, I expect my birthday presents. But yeah, I do want to give thanks to the patrons whose names will be scrolling on screen right about now. If you guys want to if you guys want to check out the podcast a day early, ad free, check out the Patreon. Links will be down in the description below. And with that being said and done, thank you guys for watching. I've been your host, Parajusho, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the Cafe Podcast. I will see you guys next time. Bye.